Hey, up next to the MARR Rock Show, we have got Debbie Barlow with us. She is no stranger to the MARR Rock Show. Revolve has been a band we featured many times. They've been on the Golden Dozen previously. They have a new song that's called Days of Grey, currently up to number 4 on our Golden Dozen. Debbie, welcome back to the show.
Thank you very much. What's up, guys?
Hey, so it's good to talk to you again, and I got to tell you, man, it was funny. I got a link, for the new song, and I had already clicked on it, and I was like stalking you guys, and I had heard the new tune, and I love it. So tell
That's
us.
Awesome.
Yeah, so let's start by talking a little bit about the new tune. Is this a brand new tune, or is this one you guys have had floating around for a while that you're just releasing?
Actually, this is one that's been in the pocket for a little while. I don't know if you remember, but you came to see us last year. I think it was at Angel's Rock Bar, and you videoed, I think, some of the show, and you asked me, you sent me a text, and you're like, hey, you guys played some songs that, aren't on the EP, and I was kind of like, yeah, well, we're sort of testing it out and stuff. So it's been in the pocket. It's going to be part of a couple of songs that have been in the pocket with Morgan from Seven Dust, and also some new stuff that we're working on pre-pro right now that we're going to record in January with Morgan Rose on drums and also producing, and Clint from Seven Dust also. We're going to be doing some co-writes and stuff, so we're pretty excited.
Yeah, so 10 things I want to ask you right off the bat based on that comment, but is this something we can anticipate, like an EP coming up, or a record, a full release, or a string of singles?
It's going to be a full release that we're going to do. So we're going in to do 5 or 6 songs from scratch, and then also some stuff that's been in the pocket, like I said, for a little bit. So that Morgan has had his hands on, so we're pretty excited.
Now, we've had the opportunity to watch Morgan, our good friends in the Mind Factor. I just had them on a couple weeks ago, watching him do some work with those guys. Tell us a little bit about what Morgan brings to the writing process and the production process, both.
Morgan's just a creative person, overall, and I've known both him and all the guys in Seven Dust for a while, and they truly are. He plays drums, but when it comes to writing, whether it's with other people or the Seven Dust record, I mean, he delves in. You know what I mean? From scratch.
I do.
He'll hear a riff and he'll say, "Hey, how does this? Let's turn this into something." Or he'll catch Tommy playing something or singing something, and he's just like, "Wait, what did you just do?" So he's pretty hands-on when it comes to that stuff.
So, how did you guys stumble into each other at first? You said you've known each other for a while. Did you reach out to them when you know them as producers, or did you already know them prior?
I've known those guys since probably, oh gosh, I'm going to give away my age here if I tell you how long, but a long time. And I was in a band called Sick Circle, and I just, when Seven Dust first came on the scene, it changed the game. Their music style was different. Everything was different. And I actually was also doing promotions for other bands. And I actually just reached out to their record company, which was TVT at the time, and said, hey, these guys are playing in my area. What can I do to help? And sort of, met the band that way. And then they heard our stuff, and we ended up doing a select couple of dates with them in Virginia, Maryland, and DC, and that's how I met them originally. So.
Now, I've seen this firsthand, watching Morgan work with, I mentioned our friends in the Mind Factor, but what is it that he does that's different than the average producer? Because it just seems like he's got some magic that he works.
I believe he has magic as well, but I think truly it's just comes down to chemistry, and with him and Tommy especially, I think Clint, me and Dave, guitar player wise, we have, we've connected with the last album too, and I think with the new stuff, he's what we've done so far, he's connected with Tommy. The chemistry is just absolutely, amazing. Like I said, it's all down to, hearing the riffs or hearing vocals and just taking it up a notch.
Now, the tune's called Days of Grey, which is kind of a dark kind of themed tune, and you've had it for a little while. What was the inspiration for that tune? From I don't know if you wrote the lyrics or if Tommy did, but the inspiration.
It's Tommy. Tommy does mostly all. Tommy is the lyric king, as I tell him often. That was all him. So it's just from life experiences. You know what I mean? That he's just a New Jersey boy that nothing was ever handed to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's had to crawl his way through some stuff. So I'm really proud of him.
So has there been any talk about a music video for the new tune? I know that costs a lot of money, and you're already writing a record, but
it does cost a lot of money. But actually, we are finishing up the last final checks and stuff on a lyric video that we're going to release here shortly in the next couple of, I would probably say in the next couple of days. So, and you heard it first here. So
nice. Always like that.
Yeah. So I'm thinking as far as an official video goes, we actually are going to wait until we lock in a drummer, a full-time drummer. I don't know the last time I talked to you if I told you, but our drummer Joe had to earlier this year bow out. He has his own business, and he just was so busy that he couldn't commit.
Yeah, so you thought you just have Morgan Rose fill in on the record. Pretty nice.
Yeah. So whoever we get next is gonna have to, play that stuff. So we're, and you guys know any drummers out there and, are interested, hit us up on Facebook or, hit up the MARR Army show and we'll get connected.
Nice. So, hey, I want to ask you a little bit about the artwork. I love the bird image on there. I have a bunch of crows tattooed on me for a bunch of different reasons, but tell me a little bit about the cover artwork for this single.
The artwork was actually done by William Felch, who's also known to the art world as Wombat. He does all the Hell Yeah designs and videos and all that. And I just, when him and I were talking about ideas, I was at a place with the industry where I was just so sick. I was like, everybody that didn't mean what they said, and it was just kind of like, and he was like, well, what are you thinking? And I said, well, I just feel like the little guy, but I'm not giving up hope. I kept telling him that. I'm like, I'm not giving up hope. So let's see what happens, how this stuff pans out with the new record, and if we're really going to be working with, who we say we're going to be working with, and so forth. And that's kind of like where that idea came from. So, we're the little people, the crows, the industry, and the light of hope is at the top. So we just got to get there.
So I know folks are going to want to know about this. You may or may not be able to tell us yet, but is there any hope for like some touring dates, some live dates on the horizon? I know you're busy writing right now, so that takes up a lot of time.
Yeah, we're pretty much in writing mode right now, and we're a do-it-yourself band, as you know, and it's just touring is hard, and we did it for a bit, and we loved it, and we want to get back out to the fans because that's definitely a goal. We don't have any set dates or set tour plans, but after the record is done, and we've got a release date, we're definitely going to be we'll definitely have some promo dates that we're going to announce.
So you guys, you are a DIY band, but you're a really interesting band because you're at you're at that festival level, skill level wise, but it's probably really tough you're probably sitting on the fence, I guess, sometimes about do I dive into music or not, right? Because it's sometimes a vow of poverty, isn't it?
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. So it's hard, to do it full time and have to pay for everything yourself, and then also have a life. You know what I mean? So everyone's got houses and bills and so forth. So, but like I said, we're not giving up hope. We're on that fence.
You guys make the kind of music that you absolutely, you've got the skills to do it. It's just, I say it all the time on the show, there's a million bands that have that, and it's just so tough to break that ceiling. But you guys have got everything you need to do it. So we're rooting for you here at the Rock Show.
Thank you so much. We know we can always count on you guys.
So, hey, we've been known to run into you from time to time at a live show when you're not performing on stage. So I always like to give folks a little peek behind the screen at the personalities. Who do you like to go see live? Because I know who I've seen you watching, but who do you like to see?
One of my favorite shows most recently was the Nickelback show and Daughtry and Shaman's Harvest. I I was at the Hershey, Pennsylvania show, and I mean, just those guys get a bad rap sometimes. The guys in Nickelback, but I mean, what an amazing band, bunch of guys, musicians, and that production was just absolutely incredible, and that was probably one of my favorites. And I got to hang backstage and talk to Chad for a little bit. We talked shop and stuff, so that was a lot of fun. As much as I want to go out and have fun, it always turns into business for me. So,
yeah, that does
but a good time nonetheless.
Yeah, we were at that very show, and hey, no apologies for loving Nickelback, man. We are an unashamed, diehard Nickelback fans here at the Marmy Rock Show. They've had many tunes in the Golden Dozen. See them every chance we get, and the other bands met Bill Daughtry and Shaman's Harvest, and you toured with Shaman's Harvest, so folks may or may not know that, but. So yeah, great show there for sure. So hey,
and that's another band that we're hoping to get some dates with in 2018. So we work really well, on tour together, and I mean they're just a great group of people. It was a good time. So I'm excited.
Well, Debbie, I really appreciate you being here. The new song is called Days of Gray. You can pick that one up right now out there on all your digital outlets. It's number 4 in our Golden Dozen. Morgan Rose doing the production. And now I didn't know doing the drums on that tune as well. So that's pretty awesome. So, hey, Debbie, thanks a lot for being here. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me. I'll see you soon.
All right. We'll see you soon.